Alright, well, I think I'm still eating, but I think we're ready to start. So, the Battle of Titan.
Oh God.
That
Oh,
was
I think so.
3 weeks ago in game time. Since then, a lot has happened. You've met couple new allies. You've lost a few allies. You know, things have happened. The city has changed. Not only that, but you've actually seen not one but two shifts in the mentality of the city. After the battle, when the sorcerers of the dragon arrived from the magic zone to offer aid, they were actually openly welcomed, which was a first. And then 2 weeks later, a ship arrived that said a bunch of mages and dragons burned their city to the ground. And now those people that arrived to help are not exactly being welcomed anymore. Yeah, a little awkward there, I suppose. You know.
Do they have like an embassy? Embassy?
Yeah, embassy. You're saying it correctly.
I don't know anymore.
Palad does not have an embassy. They are known to be one of the two extremely insular. Oh yeah, Taylor did mention that the other day, that he might not make it. I remember that now that he said it. But yeah, there are two steel cities that are really not well represented outside of themselves, and those are Alum and Palad. They basically don't have any political connections to other cities. They don't have, in a lot of cases, they don't have that many trade routes even. If you want to think of Palad in kind of a real world term, think of it as kind of Britain to the Far East. It is this rare, exotic, strange place that kind of everyone talks about that one guy that they met who said his brother had been there once. It's very rare for anyone to have actually traveled there and come back and talked about it.
You guys want to teleport real quick?
And yeah, now the ruler of that city and most of his ruling council have arrived in a half-burned, damaged ship, telling a tale of how a bunch of mages and a bunch of dragons melted the walls of their city.
So what
Sounds
I'm
like
hearing
they're
is...
pretty shitty walls then.
I think the mages were in the right.
So hang on. So does Titan kind of right now, because of the ice dragon, have oh, dragons are great kind of mentality?
Well, that's what I was saying is you had the dragon arrive, you had the sorcerers of the dragon arrive, and they're like, oh, this is great. And then you have these people that were the rulers of their city saying, yeah, dragons just destroyed us. And everyone's going, oh, wait, shit, that's not good.
Well, were we allies with Palad?
No, but we weren't enemies either. And a lot of people's opinion is, you know, we weren't allies, we weren't enemies, but these were the rightful rulers of the place that just got kicked out by a bunch of invaders.
That's what happens when you
worry about that, because
when you
there are no rightful rulers of Titan, are there? It's the people who decide the mayor. and decide that the paladins are
Right, but
are here.
but if a dragon comes in and says, "I own this city now, get out."
Well, yeah, I guess so. But
that might
it wasn't
not.
really just a dragon. It was a bunch of people who said,
Yeah.
"We are the rightful rulers now." It wasn't just a big fucking dragon going, "Rah, I'm a monster. I'm gonna kill everybody if you don't take, blah blah blah."
Yeah. But,
It was people. It was an organization. That's what I meant. Who just happened to have
dragons.
dragons, yeah.
But, like I said, it also means that it's rubbed off on, for example, the people who call themselves the Sorcerers of the Dragons.
Mm-hmm.
Which now worries a lot of people.
Oh yeah, they're still here, right?
Yeah, they're
okay. Great.
When
that
they're
makes
not
my
when
next
they're
thing
not
a lot
having,
easier.
When they're not having bottles thrown at them by people that are terrified that they're going to call dragons to burn them out of their city, they're trying to help.
Mm.
They've been rebuilding shit all over Titan.
Hold on, guys. Sorry.
Fine. Just crossing Gilcrest off the map.
I'm trying to.
Never mind me. There's
It wasn't me.
I didn't.
Oh, it was.
Sorry, I didn't get to it in time. I'm sorry, I didn't get to it in time.
Alright, just reapplied the base
No,
coat to
the
this
rain.
model because I fucked up applying white to it.
Oh no.
I've got my phone on silent and I wasn't looking.
I
at
hate
it.
waking up
Alright.
early. It's the
Thank you.
worst.
Just put it on the stairs for me.
You got so used to it, huh?
I mean, I've been off for a month. It's
Yeah.
been great.
It'll be fine.
Just sleeping in. Now. Ugh. Ugh.
Ah.
Okay. I was just complaining. Go ahead.
So yeah, I mean things are a bit tense right now.
Would I have the option of helping them throughout the couple of days that I've been out? It's been a couple of days since I was introduced, right?
Yes, but you were also looking into the other thing.
Oh, that's right. Never mind.
Yeah. So you spent.
I mean,
most of
I
the
have
days doing
a
it.
rapport
You
with
mentioned, yeah, you
them.
mentioned that you did spend some time helping them, so you have met
Yeah.
some of them. Yes.
All right.
I mean, I don't know how I could help them. I don't have like a secret place they could sleep or anything.
Well, no, at the time that you were helping them, it was still when they were welcome.
Yeah. But I mean, now I still don't I don't know how I could help them now.
Yeah, no. But as we move out of that third week, and we are now going to start out on the day following the arrival of the dragon ship, which is the other grand irony of things, is that the ruler of Palad that was just chased out of his city by dragons is called the Emperor of Dragonkind and has a ship fashioned after a dragon.
Almost like he was.
Sounds like he's
asking
not the
for it.
rightful ruler.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? Mm.
Dragon Emperor that dragons doesn't like. Yeah.
Is he a dragon?
I'm just gonna... No, he's not. I'm just
Exactly.
Gonna ask,
What? Sorry.
I'm just gonna ask. The irony shouldn't be lost to the citizens of Titan, right? Like, haha, you're an emperor of dragonkind, yet the dragons don't like you. But
Oh,
you know what I
no,
mean? Like,
yeah, there are some who basically take that exact stance.
exactly. You must not actually be the rightful emperor.
Or not a very good one. Or there's a better one out there.
Yeah.
I mean, it could just be that, forces are against him right now. Like,
Yeah.
people are moving against him, and he could be the rightful ruler. Emperors get brought down all the time throughout history. Even rightful or no, they've been brought down regardless because
Yeah.
someone wants the position.
Can Aiden make a history check to see how many?
Well, I know I'm pretty sure I know for a fact that most dragons.
No. I'm asking if like
Oh.
the
If he is an actual-
Palad has like one line of dragon emperors, or if there has been different family lines. I'm asking if there was an original one that kind of and then there was a queue and then another line started, or if there has always been a direct family line.
On top of that, Casey, is there a is it known that he is not a dragon himself?
Well, I mean, he's the ruler of a steel city
Mhm.
that is known to be fiercely anti-magic.
So he can't be a dragon because fuck him.
Yeah, exactly.
Can we laugh at him as he tells us this?
He's not telling you this. This is all
Okay.
things that are being
Rumors,
whispered
yeah.
by
Okay.
people that were on the docks that saw
Yeah,
him
we
arrive.
never meet him, dude. Yeah.
No, you have
The
not.
emperor
met-
arrives at
He's
Titan.
not asking us for help.
By the way, let
No.
me go to this
He's
bar.
asking Titan.
Well, people don't
Yeah.
even. I mean, it's not even known that he's asking Titan for help. They
Well, he's
are-
asking-
They arrived here after the attack because basically, from where they set off, their ship was damaged to the point that it was forced to the west and crawled along the western coast, and this is the first place that it reached. It's
Sucks
not
for
even
him.
necessarily that they were asking Titan for help, but it is known that the Emperor and his entourage have been taken from the docks to an undisclosed location in the city.
A nice sell.
Yeah, hopefully.
No, I see no reason to offer our assistance to him. Forget him.
But were you going to make a history check, or was it?
Oh, sorry. Sure.
It was a suggestion from my
The-
part. You're not obligated to
The
do
only
what I
other
say.
person I would say, other than Aodin, that has any chance of it would be Alexander.
Sure.
Interesting.
20.
I'm not very good at it, but I'll try.
Very interesting.
Character sheet. Load. Go. History. 13. It's not that bad, considering.
Okay. You both do know that before the city was known as Palad, it was the city of Palladius, and that before that, it was known as the city of Karatur. You also know...
Wasn't there something one of those people said?
Me? Yes.
No. One of those, death to the enemies of Car
Yes.
or something?
Karator. Like I said, I talked about it in the thing. Yes. Palladius and Karatur. What is Kara? What is Tur? I know what Kara. Kara is obviously. What is Tur in the high show?
Karatur means the friends of dragons, or the dragon's friends.
I thought it was Tor, not Tur.
No, Tur, sorry.
Oh. Okay. Karatur
Sounds
is friend of dragon. That's what they said before. They said death to Karaban, which is bane of dragons or foe, dragon foe, and welcome to Karatur, which is, that's the new regime, basically, or the old regime, depending on how you think about it.
You also do know that throughout all 3 ages, there has always been an emperor on the throne of that city. Now, Eodin, you additionally know that the current emperor does claim a bloodline reaching back to the First Age emperors.
So
Interesting.
he's dragon blooded, not.
I mean,
Well, it
we
was
assume-
never actually known that the emperors were dragon-blooded.
Yeah.
But they were always called the Emperor of Dragons.
I would assume, out of character, that humans, that just normal humans would say that they were dragon-blooded just to keep dominion, because dragons were great at that time, and then kind of sticked.
I suppose.
Or just because even if the original ones were dragon-blooded, it has like
Eodin,
the
you
blood has
also,
thinned.
being from the First Age, Eodin, you also know that often something being referred to as of dragons was also used to denote great age. So a very old city could be referred to as a city of dragons.
Okay.
I think it might just be like one of these words that lost its meaning over like the eons.
Yeah, they do use a lot.
Either
of,
way.
they do use a lot of draconic symbology, and it is a mixture of kind of more what we would think of as traditional dragons and more elemental dragons or Chinese dragons.
Okay. Well, are we gonna like help them or?
I mean, no, not really.
Yeah, I figured.
Anyway, so beginning,
Yeah,
right?
I just
Are
want.
we
I'm
gonna do-
waiting to know, what are you guys doing? We're picking up the morning after that ship has arrived the evening before.
All right.
So it is the talk of the town.
This is the day that I have my meeting, right?
Yes,
Okay.
your meeting is just past lunch this afternoon.
Okay.
I tell you to be ready because we still have to meet Kalefall.
Well,
I mean,
that's happening
don't you guys
soon,
want to do
so-
your like actually meeting thing also? Kind of skip past that.
Yeah, did you want to actually have the table conversation, or did you want to just kind of out of character
Well,
that?
No. Have the table conversation. I was just saying we also have to deal with.
Hi, hello. I'm Alexander.
Well,
That's so
well
bad.
done, well done, well done.
Masterful, Doc. Just
Yes.
above reproach. Yeah.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I gotta get my hat so I can take it off for you.
All right, so that happened.
Speechless.
Not literally speechless.
Man.
So at this point, I assume I'm at my room anyhow.
Yeah, you've arrived
No,
back.
so during the table conversation, if we were going to do that,
Yeah, that
I
was
don't think
before
we
you
should.
arrived back. Yeah.
it's done. We've already gone through it, and
Yeah.
so fuck it.
What table conversation? You're talking about the meeting with the guy, right?
The one where Alexander and Lorna first
Sure.
introduced themselves. And
Yeah.
they-
Oh no, I don't give a shit about that. I was talking about having the meeting with the main people, Lord Hessen and whatever your guy is.
Yeah, Lord Hesse.
Tyrell.
The dinner invitation, you mean?
Yeah, and also you said you had to meet Lord Tyrell, so
Yeah, that's today though.
They were
going
asking if you wanted to
that.
go back and do the table conversation before we moved forward.
Yeah.
oh, I'm sorry.
So you do
No.
not want to. So
No,
moving forward, then. is
We
there
already did
anything
that.
anyone wants to do the morning of, before Alexander has his meeting with Lord Tyrell?
It's a lunch thing, right?
It's just after lunch is your meeting, yes.
Okay.
You're not having lunch with him. You
No.
have a meeting with him after lunch.
Got it. In that case, I do want to talk to the dragon sorcerers.
Okay.
Um,
Anyone else going along on that?
If you want, I have a rapport with them, so
Sure. Yeah. I mean, that's fine.
I along.
I'm still in my room, so or on my way back and then going to my room because I probably missed them.
By the way, I don't think I've met Zephyr yet, have I?
Nope, you haven't.
Just
Nope.
arrived. So, yeah. So I show up, or you show up, rather, I should say, and to put it gently, I am a dragon boy. I am literally a dragon boy.
Okay.
My character is 7'2", wearing paladin armor. Very obviously, it's sort of like Rokus's.
Yeah, I was about to ask
Way,
you,
way
like,
less shitty. Way less shitty.
Yeah.
In that it is completely
Wow.
brand new and
Wow.
and another model of a sword.
Yeah.
Unlike any other
It's a newer
paladin.
suit. It's no rust whatsoever. It is a polished, shining suit, and actually much more intricate as well, as far as like gold filigree and just a lot more kind of ornamentation as well as functionality.
So-
There's a lot of,
Da-di-da-da.
there is
Yeah.
also a lot of draconic imagery on it as well.
can I roll tech on it, Casey?
Certainly.
Look at him thinking he's.
I got advantage on this one as long as I have my
Yes,
laptop
yes.
nearby or my iPad nearby. Because as I walk in, assuming I'm walking around with my iPad, and as I see him, I would
Yeah, I
literally
would
just
probably be
Google his
talking to
armor.
Aiden right now.
Yeah.
Just walk in.
You search for this.
Yeah.
Um,
So 21.
First of all, because you are looking online, I'm going to go ahead and give you a freebie as well.
Oh, cool.
This is the first mention of, or the first credible mention at least, of a dragon person that you see since the first age. Or since the
Ooh.
beginning of the second age, when they all died off. The other thing, which is the main thing you were focusing on there, is the paladin armor that he's wearing. It matches a lot of the specifications of the most advanced set of paladin armor, but appears to have some modifications on top of that. This
Like,
appears to be more modern than what you know of as the most modern paladin armor.
and I assume that those runes on it does not have any magical imprint on it.
Are you detecting magic?
No, I mean just using Arcana to see if I recognize the symbols for any arcane. If they're arcanic symbols or used in Arcana.
Using Arcana, you recognize some of the symbols as being similar to draconic runes, but
Okay.
not necessarily draconic runes themselves.
All right, yeah, I get you. I get what you're saying. Probably used in some sort of spells, but they don't make any sense together.
Yeah.
That kind of thinking.
Or maybe, if it was a T, it would be a draconic rune, but it's maybe not quite a T. That kind of thing.
Okay, yeah.
Things that look familiar, but not necessarily 100% this is this.
And he's talking to Aiden, right?
Yes.
So come in there, and yeah, I'll have my headset on. I'll literally be Googling it, staring at you while I'm Googling.
He currently has his helmet off, and you can see two like black horns that go along the base of his long head, because he does have a dragon head. And he has these sort of spiny protrusions. He is completely covered in golden scales, which shine as much as his armor. He's very meticulous in that. And he does seem to be quite friendly as well, because he's smiling and talking to Aiden.
So as I get a bit closer, I'm standing there literally Googling your armor. And as I
Do you want
finish,
to reveal the card, by the way?
Oh, yes.
Oh,
And that's
and you are like you're not on Google. You're on like the
Yeah.
leaking site of like.
yeah,
What's it called?
dark web and
Shit.
everything. He's
Oh,
he's quite quick with the computers, etc.
Yeah.
He doesn't understand quite exactly how it works, but he knows coding.
There we
He
go.
just doesn't understand how it fits
That's
together.
a great picture.
I know, right?
Yeah, yeah,
It is
it's
a good
great.
picture.
Yeah.
Oh,
I like it.
nice. Yeah, I like that. Okay, so because I have an introduction in mind, I'm just gonna go ahead and do that introduction. So as I walk up, you literally see me taking off my headset, and you keep hearing some sort of background, and I'm like, Aiden, how come you always keep finding dead things?
Where the hell have you been, Zephyr?
Training?
Alexander's
mean
just,
training?
looking curiously now. But
I told you to keep me updated, boy.
Yeah, and I did. You should check your email.
What's an email?
you have an email.
No, I don't know what an email is.
I
Is
was
that a
going
spell?
to be very surprised.
Oh,
hi.
sorry.
Nice
So,
to meet you.
hi, Mr. Dragon Man. Sorry, you're supposed to be dead, and so is he. I'm pointing at Aiden. So I guess you guys kind of fit together.
What do you mean I'm supposed to be dead?
Yeah, well, you told me that you were from the first age. You're not supposed to be alive.
I'm Alexander. Nice to meet you.
Hi.
You're the little blue boy I've heard about.
Yes, I'm Zephyr. It's nice to meet you.
Alexander Krieger. Paladin of
Krieger.
the Order. Yes.
Yeah, I can tell. So I couldn't figure this out. Is it magical or is it not magical?
What?
Your armor.
Oh yeah, no, it's magic.
Uh,
I can use magic too, so.
yeah, I'm just quite fascinated how you managed to make it work with the paladin armor.
Strides in technology and advancement, all that stuff. You know, good stuff. Great. Somebody made
Yeah.
me.
Last guy that wore this armor, he also died. Just
Yeah,
to
I
look-
heard about that. Your friend, Roach, right?
Yeah,
I'm sorry to hear about
Well,
that, buddy.
yeah. Most people just die nowadays, it seems. So
Zephyr, we'll talk about that later. And don't assume that we're going to die so easily.
oh no, I was told by my mentor that he told me that dying is a natural part of life, and I should accept that they've lived a full and whole life. He told me.
That's accurate.
That's
So I should
very nice,
celebrate
very
who they
good.
were, not who they are.
Yes.
Right, but we're not going to die anytime soon, so.
But don't worry, no, but I will celebrate you too. I was told by my mentor that that's a smart idea.
Well, as I was saying, Aiden, Laura's not feeling so great today. So she's going to be holed up in a room.
Laura? What is a lawn?
Lorna, she's my girlfriend. My lady love, you'll meet her eventually. She's...
Your lady love, Lorna.
That's right. She's not a dragonborn.
Oh, this gets better and better.
She's a you.
I think I've seen this on a reality show.
Just be ready by dinner because we're going to meet Lord Hessen and he's invited us personally, so that's not to keep him waiting.
I don't think he invited me though. So am I supposed to go? Or what? Was the invitation to the group, or was it specifically to you?
I can bring along whoever I wish.
Are you sure about that?
I won't care if Hessen has a problem with it.
That's kind of rude, though, aren't you?
The
Oh, you
Paladin Order has bastardized technology and been rude to magic and its inhabitants for far too long. Just because they've started accepting it because their technology can't keep up doesn't mean I'm going to accept them.
What you on about? It's keeping up just fine.
Alexander kind of like looks at himself like, I wouldn't exactly say that, but that's your
I
opinion.
know. Sorry, that was rude of me, Aiden. I'm sorry. I was told by my mentor that I need to be more conscious of people. So I'm sorry, and I will love to go. I think.
Sounds good. Meanwhile, we were just talking about going to see these dragon sorcerers, because they might
Indeed.
have some magic items I might be able to buy for them.
What
Stuff like
what exactly were you looking for, Alexander?
You know, maybe a belt, a nice belt, to maybe make me be like dwarven. You know what I mean? Like, I've heard of this one.
So you're talking about that
Belts.
dwarven belt that makes you stronger, yeah?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I know a guy that used to wear one.
Really?
Yeah.
Hang on.
Oh, by the way, I hope you don't mind. I took the shield from like the pile of stuff and that pile of stuff.
Equip yourself to the best of your ability. I would hope that you were going to.
Thanks. You know, it also looked quite dwarven. So, I was just,
Do you have a thing
Feeling
with dwarves?
dwarves are cool, man. I mean, elves are cool too. Don't like get.
Why don't you just say it like it is? You just want to be stronger. Sorry. Oh.
Right. Anyway, is your lunch with Lord Tyrell an open invitation, or you personally?
No, just me personally, because I have to. And it's also not lunch; it's after lunch, so we're gonna have to pick something up.
Will you be ready by dinner?
I'll be ready with dinner, yeah, sure.
Good. Well, I suppose we should head off and see those sorcerers. Do you want to tag along, Zephyr?
Sorcerers.
Yes. Draconic
They-
sorcerers.
Okay. Yeah. I can. I mean, if you need my help.
Sure.
Okay, I'll join you then.
Yeah.
Alright, let's head
By the
out.
way, where's that cat? I haven't seen him for a little while.
Give me a
Cat.
perception check.
What do you mean cat?
It was a cat. He talked. And he's looking
What?
around. Hold on 1 second. Load. Perception plus 1. 17.
You look around, and just as you look around, you see a tail going out the front door.
I go, come here, kitty. Come here.
Horrifying. You suck at it?
Yeah, I was about to ask you. It's like,
It's very hard to make that noise when you have a snout, okay? It's very hard.
You sound like I say.
The cat does not return.
I say, oh well, whatever. I guess later. And I walk back out, get ready to go.
You head towards the docks. Eodin, that's where you know that these guys had been working. They had basically been using their magic abilities to basically mend things, repair things, lift things, basically just trying to help rebuild.
Mhm.
Which, as I said, has turned a bit nasty today because all of a sudden a bunch of people with dragons, destroyed a city, so...
And then a dragon man was gonna start walking over.
So you make your way there, and you do find them trying to help rebuild a building, and you do see about 3 Titans Guard actually kind of holding back basically a picket line of protesters who basically are shouting, get out of our city, we don't want you here, we don't trust you, that typical kind of unwelcome
No
stuff.
taxes to scales. No taxes to scales. Lizards get out. Lizards on the floor, not in the sky.
Okay then.
Oh, I'm playing a protester, you guys. Okay.
And
It's it's a prestige class. It's called Justice Warrior. Hang on.
Justice Warrior.
are you a very social character, Madman?
Oh, I have a 4 in charisma.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Madman completely missed my joke, didn't he?
A very social justice.
Are you a very social justice
Yeah,
warrior?
I understood. Yeah, I understood. That's why my 4 charisma. Yeah.
You got pink hair and a bunch of ears.
Oh yeah. Oh, like this part of my head is shaven for some weird reason.
See, you start into all of that, and it just wants me to go on a rant about PETA, so...
Anyway, point being, we're going in. Alexander is immediately like, hey, whoa, move it. Guys, come on, let's go. They're just trying to help you. It's okay. Calm down.
I'm looking over at Alex. I'm looking over at Aiden. I'm back at Alex. I'm back to Aiden.
As you walk over and start saying all of this, 4 people see you and start screaming and run the other direction. And 1 person then throws a glass bottle at you.
Seems about right.
Does a 19 hit your armor class?
No.
No. It just bounces away harmlessly.
I go, hey, that wasn't very nice.
Go home, Scaly.
This is my home.
Then find a new one.
No.
Yes.
No.
Aiden strides forward and uses mending on. Is there like a damaged house nearby?
There's
Like
a lot
where
of-
they are? Yeah,
you're
I
actually-
just
you're
walk
actually in a
over.
warehouse district, so not a house, but
Right,
Yeah.
damaged warehouse, I guess, or something like that. Actually, no, I will go over to the bottle that is probably broken on the ground, right?
I
And
mean,
I
it's
mend-
smashed into pieces, so you're
Yes,
not gonna
it
be able.
Oh, you can't mend. Okay, yeah, whatever. I just mend the wall or something like that nearby, and shout out to them. Why would you turn against your own? Rumors of dragons and a bunch of sorcerers take over a town, and you devolve into the savages. These people assist you, and look who's doing damage. And for the sake of all whatever gods you believe in, a dragon saved the town.
and a couple of them kind of back off a bit as you're speaking, but a couple of them are still shouting, we don't want our city burned, and just it's a crowd. You're not
Yeah.
you're not going to turn all of them.
Yeah, you can argue with a person, but not with a crowd. Crowds are stupid.
I know what will turn all of them.
Fire? Yeah.
No.
That would turn them, just maybe not.
Oh, what you doing?
Oh, are you doing that?
They are making quite a ruckus, so yes. 10 targets.
Okay, I will say there are more than 10 of them here.
Oh, never mind then.
You-
It's not worth it.
Yeah, you shouldn't do that because that's illegal. I'm pretty sure.
That is also illegal. You do know that.
Is it? Oh, okay. never
Anything
mind.
that affects the mind is severely illegal.
Mind-altering magics in public are illegal.
Got it. I say,
in the city.
excuse me, Mr. Titans the Iron. Thank you for doing your service. I'm a paladin, Sir Alexander Krieger of the Honors Guard. I'd just like to speak to a couple of those sorcerers who are doing good work. If you would.
He kind of looks at the crowd that he's been holding back, and he's been watching this exchange, and he kind of looks at you as you say all this, and then kind of looks over at the sorcerer and just goes, all right, yeah. You can tell this guy has the look that is just screaming, I am out of my league.
Like 4 days ago, I didn't know there were dragons. Now,
Yeah, exactly.
there was a dragon. Here's a dragon.
No, sorry, 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, 3 weeks.
3
Yeah.
weeks ago.
Like, in how many different sizes do they come?
It's
Like,
It's like
I
a dragon attack. We got attacked during my graduation, and now it's like
yeah, I just sort of go over to the dragon sorcerers and go, good day. Hello.
one of them stops.
I walk over.
One of them stops and turns around. Hello, Aodin, and you can tell he's just kind of focused on you, Doc.
Mm-hmm. Yep. My name is Sir Alexander Krieger. I'm a knight of the Paladin Order of the Iron Soul, Honor Guard. Nice to meet you, fine folks. Thank you very much for helping the city. With everything, happening. Really appreciate it. You guys are doing a good work. Good work. Very good.
Thank you. I want to ask a question.
Don't worry, I've been getting this for the last 2 days. Go ahead. Just say it.
2 days?
I don't remember what it was.
Is it why I'm me?
Yes, that, please.
Well, you see, when a mama dragon and a papa dragon get together, no, I'm just joking with you. Technology and magic together, buddy. It's the new world. It's new age, It's good stuff. I was made in a lab. That's what I'm saying.
You were made into a dragon.
That's right. Yeah, buddy. Ain't it great?
Could you take me there?
No, I'm sorry.
Could you have someone take me there? Knock me out, drag. I don't mind. My head is quite soft.
I don't see. I know you want to be a dragon because it's pretty cool. I gotta admit, it's pretty cool. But it's not exactly like a thing we do. So yeah. But it happened.
Since the return of magic, we have hoped and prayed and wished for the return of dragonkind, and then 3 weeks ago, and then you, and it's all we want in life.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Okay. Well, I really appreciate, the admiration you have. I'd like to talk to, maybe some people that like are higher up in your group, if you could, about some personal matters, some business matters.
Of course. Yes. And he starts kind of looking around. I will say, Aodin, as this is all going on, you did meet this guy before. He didn't seem quite this nervy the last time you met him, although he was still a bit. What you had found out from your previous encounters with these guys were that they are all people who had their magic awaken with the coming of the royals without training, and all of them attribute that to the belief that they have dragon blood in their veins.
Dumbasses. Some of them probably have demon blood.
Some of them
So
might
they don't
actually
find
have
that
dragon
out.
blood.
I know some of them might.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
there might be other types of sorcerers, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that is basically their belief as a group.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah, I go with him to his leader then in that case. If he's
Oh yeah, with that, you see him. He kind of stops, really nervous, and he looks around and looks around, and finally, as he's looking, he just shouts out, "Gary!" And an older gentleman that was inside one of the warehouses kind of pokes his head out the door and goes, What is it, Stuart?" And he just turns around and looks at him and goes, "Dragon Man!"
Alexander just goes, "Hi."
Ah, shit.
At which point, all of them have now stopped working and are staring at you.
Great. They were doing great humanitarian work there, and you stopped it, all of it. They're not going to do any more of that shit. Good job. Like, go to while you're at it, go to like a tent for the Doctors Without Borders and just burn it down.
No, Alexander puts his hands up and he goes, "Thank you for the attention. I really appreciate it. I've gotten a lot of really bad looks recently, so that really helps my ego. But I really don't want to stop your guys' great work that you're doing. So if you could, just please continue what you were doing. Don't let me, stop you. I'd just like to talk to Gary over here. Very nice to meet you, though. Very nice to meet you." No, they're just gonna stare at me more.
Yeah, he comes over, and the rest of them are just staring at you. Yeah.
Yeah.
He comes over, and he looks a little bit more composed than Stuart did. And he kind of looks at you and he says, you wanted to speak to me?
Yes, you're the sort of leader of this bunch.
Well, I'm the oldest, I suppose, so I suppose the others look up to me.
Do you think I could talk to you in private, maybe in that warehouse over there? So, these kind folks get back to their work. I don't want to stop anything.
Yes, by all means, of course. And he turns around and shouts to the rest of them, "The Dragon Man says get back to work!"
That works. That works.
And they're still
Thank you,
staring.
guys.
They're still
No.
staring.
I'm just gonna go over here. Thank you.
Yeah, and then you head off inside. Yeah. He rolled worse than you did.
Wow, great.
I mean, he didn't roll a natural 1, but...
Yeah.
He rolled a 4,
Anyway.
and his total is worse than you.
Anyway,
Yeah, so you head inside with him.
I head inside.
Do the rest of you follow, or...
Yeah. I pull back.
8. Sorry.
I'm on my tablet though, 24/7. Just
yeah.
It's fine.
Doing
Aiden's
those
good.
hashtags. Sorry, Glenn.
Aiden's gonna push the dragon sorcerers that he knows, like, come on, let's get back to work. Ignore him. I'm like,
But
start
he's,
trying to get him back.
he's a dragon.
He said, yeah.
You didn't tell us you knew a dragon.
It's because you guys would act like this.
But you could have told us that you know a dragon.
I know quite a few dragons, actually, or knew.
Oh, here we go.
Had to toot my own horn.
Well,
One's asleep right now, probably. The other one's evil as shit. So best not to talk to him. Anyway, get back to work. Let's go. And I started mending stuff.
Roll me persuasion.
so basically, I'm not a dragon, but I am a manager, so I know people.
Pretty much what I'm hearing too.
12.
They're still
You guys suck.
Jeez.
no. They're still staring at the door. Basically, there are a couple of them that kind of halfway go back to work. You know, you can see one of them is using Mage Hand to grab something, and it's just kind of floating in the air because he's not really looking at where it's going.
Yes, I imagine just a hammer just going willy-nilly, like. Like,
What I'm
The
seeing
hammer
too.
is swinging, but it's like 3 inches away from the wall. Yeah.
Do I have an
So-
illusion? Hang on.
someone's mopping up like a piece of grass. Okay.
Yeah. Basically, that's what's going on at the moment.
Yeah. Did you want to do something before we get back to
No, we're on you.
Gary? All right.
You're inside with Gary.
So
Sorry.
I immediately, shut the door behind him, and I put my hand on his shoulders, and I say, first of all, it's nice to meet you. As I said before, I'm Alexander Krieger, Paladin of the Order. Really appreciate the work that you guys are doing. There are obviously more of you, correct?
Oh yes. In the magic zone mainly, but there are a number of us that came here to help.
Right. And you're the eldest of the people that came here to help? Or
Yes,
is there
yes.
someone... Okay, got it. Do you have a leader in the magic zone? Just a question.
Not really. We're more of a.
Loose conglomeration.
I suppose you could call us a commune, maybe.
Commune. Very nice. Cool. I can get down with that.
You're welcome, of course, to join. To come and yes.
That's not what I meant, but what was I saying? Oh right, yeah. So, I'm in the make of getting some magic items, and I know you guys have a lot of them in the magic zone, right? Stuff, things.
We have some, yes.
Right. Do you know also where I could possibly buy some? If I have gold, do you have any contacts or just a group in general? Do I have any really cool stuff?
We didn't bring much with us. I mean, we weren't exactly sure how welcome we would be, and
Right.
we thought that maybe bringing more might worry people more.
That makes sense.
So we didn't bring a great deal, but if you are looking for magic items, there's a shop that has opened in Fellhold.
Fellow, okay.
That does trade in magic items, and actually is also very interested in purchasing antiquities from the First Age to determine if they have gained any magical powers.
Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. In Fellhold, you said.
Fellholt, yes.
Fellhold. Got it. That's down there in the magic zone by the obelisk. Got it. Do you know of anywhere else that they might sell some nice magic items? Anywhere nearby?
Well, if I'm honest, I had heard, although there wasn't a shop, I had heard that there was some trade that had begun in Gilcrest of items such as that.
Oh, really?
Yes.
What's that? Why is your hand up, Madman?
I'm just gonna check if Alexander has proper permits. I'm sure Roaches has a pamphlet about how to acquire proper permits and different forms that you need to fill in for this type of acquisition. And I'm sure that within 2 to 5 years you will get one of these items.
Oh yes, of course. Yes, that completely went through Alexander's mind. Yes.
Yeah. I think
Bureaucracy.
I
It's
think
not
it's the BW33A or something like that.
So it's not the A40.
No. That's for boots, not the belt.
Right. Okay.
Common mistake.
Okay.
Appreciate that. Thank you, though. What were you saying? There's a shop in here. There's a shop in or not really a shop, but they were trading items in Gilcrest.
Yes.
Wasn't that burned down?
Well, that's why I said I hesitate to mention, because I'm not exactly sure what the results after the whole thing was.
Right. Got it. Okay. Well, thank you for your help. I appreciate that. Huh?
I'm just making a roll for him real quick.
Okay.
As you were kind of saying, thank you. There is one other place, possibly.
Oh.